Hello everyone, welcome to the second part of Sugata Kumari's Rain at Night session. In the previous class, we have seen how rain at night or night rain becoming the companion of the speaker, and we have seen several comparisons. Again, moving on to the next stanza. Rain at night, a witness to my love, who lulled me to sleep, giving me joy more than the moonlight did. The bright moonlight, which in my auspicious nights made me laugh, made me thrill with joy. Here, rain at night is a witness to her love. Night rain hushed her to sleep or lulled me to sleep. She gave me joy more than the moonlight did. Rain at night made her laugh and excited her with joy. And here we find that the speaker making a comparison between the moonlight and raindrops. The raindrops which in my auspicious nights, means my promising nights, made me laugh, made me laugh and made me thrill with joy and excited me with joy. So she points out that even though moonlight has made her happy and thrilled with joy, she prefers the raindrops that witness her love life and slowly lulled her to sleep. Then next stanza. Rain at night, now witness to my grief, when I toss and turn on my sweating bed of sickness in the sleepless hours of the night, and forgetting even to weep, alone slowly freeze into stone. So by the end of the poem, the poet acknowledges her change, where she forgets her emotions and remains frozen like a stone. So here we find that that night rain or rain at night is witness. That is, she is a companion, and now she is a witness to the speaker's grief when she tosses and turns on the sick bed in the hospital. Um, on her sweltering bed, hot and humid bed of sickness in the hospital, in the sleepless hours of the night at the hospital, where she forgets even to weep and or becomes frozen into a stone. Again, we find that just like in one of the previous stanza where we find the cold hands of the rain, which reminds us of the metaphor of death. Here, she again retains that metaphor of death by stating that she freezes into stone. So the image of the woman who is frozen into a stone, even forgetting to weep and experiencing loneliness, is a clear statement of the pathetic state of a woman in a patriarchal society, where she is devoid of her identity and made to suffer by a social system which cannot understand her. And here, the nitrate frigidly watches the speaker or the woman, the representative of woman, as she freezes into stone. And this act of freezing into a stone can be the metaphor for the death itself, thus making the night train a bereaved witness of a diminutive demise. Then to the last stanza of the poem. Let me tell you, rain at night, I know your music, kind and sad, your pity and your suppressed rage, your coming in the night, your sobbing and weeping when all alone, and when it is dawn, your wiping your face and forcing a smile, your hurry and your putting on an act. How do I know all this? My friend, I too am like you, rain at night. So here we find that the speaker already made Nitrain as her companion, as her confidant. And the last stanza begins with the line, let me tell you, my friend, my confidant, rain at night. I know your music. That is, she knows of well. She knows Night Rain well, and we find that in the last stanza that she identifies herself with the night rain, with the incessant music, the sound music of the rain, the kind, the sad, uh, and the pittiness, the rage, the different emotions of the rain. It is just like her. You're coming in the night. You're sobbing, you're weeping when all alone. So she identifies herself with the night rain. And when it is dawn, you wipe your face and forces a smile, just like women. That is, above line reminds us of the routine life of a woman who has to put an act on the face while suppressing all the tears as she does not have any other choice. So here the poet discusses the plight of the woman by comparing it with the rain which comes at night, by attributing her loneliness and alienation or isolation to a natural phenomenon, that is rain. The speaker is trying to find solace or comfort at last here because she has a companion, that is night rain, to share her feelings. To conclude, here we find that the speaker is obviously a woman, talks about her companion, that is night rain, and the poem, the rain at night, can be read from a feminist perspective. And as I told you before, Sugata Kumari, in a number of interviews, have talked about the situation of writing this poem, uh, Ratri Mara, or Rain at Night. That is, while sitting in her room, suddenly it rained, and the author got a sudden surge of emotion and started writing about it. And throughout the poem, we find that the feelings of melancholy, the feelings of loneliness predominate. For example, Rain had been portrayed as a pensive doctor of the dusky night, and she's also portrayed as a faithful companion, a benevolent benefactor who arrives as a timely aid that rescues her from a despondent depression that violently preys on an dominant mind and bereaving conscience. We can see different emotional states of the women in the poem, her youth, her love, her melancholy, her mental agony, her disease, loneliness, and so on. So the rain has been the companion of this speaker, the woman, in all these different emotional states. To conclude, uh, we find that Rain at Night is a lyrical elegy that portrays the loneliness, the dejection, that is the disappointment, the despondency of a woman through the image of rain, night rain. The music of the rain at night is the tone of the speaker's or narrator's grief, and we find that Sugakumari's poetry, just like this poem Ratri Mara, Rain at Night, it makes an odyssey or journey into the very essence of womanhood. And here the poem shows the deep bonding between nature and women. Just see the image, Rain at Night, and how it is being compared to the women in the patriarchal society who who Sugata Kumari compares in the very beginning of the first stanza as a young mad woman who weeps, who laughs, who mutters alternatively, and later as a companion, as a nurse, and whatnot. Thank you. Have a nice day.